And we have finally made it. The Cattle and Crops Early Access has finally been released. Game that has been on the radar for a very, very long time. Finally been released in early access. There's still a lot of improvements needed in this game, and this is just really a stress test on how well the service can handle all the downloads and all that good kind of stuff. But, of course, this is our very first time that we can play the actual game. So, after a long time, our team has increased tremendously, thanks to you and all the other supporters. The game started off on Kickstarter, and I think it raised about $500,000. You can as well buy it now to receive the early access, something that I did. It is pretty steep, the price, 33 euros. But to be quite honest, I really do like what they've been doing with this game, and I've been looking at it for quite a long time. So decided to splurge a little bit. It does look like a lot of fun. So the first quest begins automatically with the start of the game. After you have finished the cultivating quest, your score will be transferred to an online high score list. We'll publish this list in 2 to 3 days. The online transmission is completely optional and can be deactivated. Alright, so it is a pretty stock standard, I guess, farming simulation game. As you can see, our guy is able to contort in all kinds of weird, strange shapes. But let's go ahead and have a look at what we've got over here in the farm. Of course, I should stress it is a tech demo, is what they're calling it. Essentially, it's early access. But this is our very own farm that we own in this little town. We've got quite a lot of euros. I'm assuming that's, what, 500,000 euros? Because I do know you guys over in Europe do like your commas and points and all that very differently to what we like in Australia and I guess in America and all that. But anyways, let's go ahead and enter the tractor, I'd assume. Or maybe we can have a closer look at what else we've got over here. Seems like there's a radio function as well, but of course, this is very, very bare bones. Let's get into this tractor. And one of the most important things for me, at least in a truck simulation game, which I really like, is dynamic dirt. I feel that it adds just so much more atmosphere and just makes it seem so much more realistic. Also, I think we might be able to see... Are we able to see the... No, unfortunately, the grass does not bend according to our tire marks, but unfortunately we'll have to deal with that. So let's go ahead and extrude the cultivator. We've already attached it, so that's all easy, and now we need to drive to the first track. Now this is a very, very simple first mission. It's more of a tutorial, to be quite honest. Let's lower the cultivator. Now they give us straight lines. I'm sure you can turn all of this off, but haven't really explored too much into the game and all of these deep options, I guess is you'd call them. And I'm sure a lot of people would have loved things like this in mods. So let's go ahead and raise the cultivator up, like they're telling me to do. And they want me to spin around 180 degrees to the right, which I've already failed abysmally, which is no surprise. But look at that. You can see the tire marks on the dirt, which I think is amazing. I love that stuff. I guess small things amuse small minds and all that, but let's go ahead and lower the cultivator once again. And let's cultivate this next track. Unfortunately, it seems like I was a little bit too close, so you know what we'll do? Let's cheat a little bit in reverse. There we go. So they want us to do the whole field, and I've already played around a little bit just to get a handle of the controls. Unfortunately, there is no save option as of yet. I'm sure it'll come in. Well, it's already grayed out, so I'm sure it'll definitely come in. I want me to cultivate 60% of the field. So we'll go do that, which definitely won't be too hard. Unfortunately, it does feel like I am kind of driving a Formula 1 vehicle with the speed that we are able to cultivate at. I wish there was like a detriment to cultivating so quickly. And do it like you were rewarded for doing things properly. Because I mean, I think this is what they're really striving for, is a proper simulation game. But to get 60% of the field shouldn't be all that difficult. I'll just drive around here in a circle and we'll finish off this area here too. Make it look all prim and proper. I'm leaving quite a little bit of spaces here as well, unfortunately. The fields don't seem all that large. I'm not quite sure if we are able to plant anything. I haven't really seen anything or read anything on the Facebook page. I'll leave the links down below, hopefully. If not, check in a day or two, because I think I'll be gone while this video will be uploaded, so I won't be able to log in immediately to change all those details when it's uploaded right away. Unfortunately, that's life. YouTube is not a priority anymore. I guess a lot of crap's been going on with YouTube. It's unbelievable how the amount of fraud going on with all these people giving away fake giveaways. Like, I like a lot of mobile game channels. I love watching them type of channels, and most of those channels, it's unbelievably fraudulent what they do. They pretend they're giving away like 800 gift cards every day. Of course, there's never any proof of that, and 800 gift cards a day giving that away is, let's just say, a little bit fake. Anyways, I wish YouTube would clamp down on that and all the fake and misleading titles and all that. It's a bit sad to see what's come out of it, but of course there's a lot of money to be made out of it, so I can't really blame those people for hustling away. So we've cultivated 60% of the field, and it seems like we are able to complete the mission. Unfortunately, I can't really use my mouse here. So what I am able to do is, I think F1, here we go. If I press F1, it brings up like a shop, kind of. I guess we are able to see what we've got in our fleet and what the dealer's got as well. It seems like we're able to buy a self-made front bumper bar for $1,300, which I'm assuming I've got more than enough of. And then of course we've got different, wow, you can even sort by the sex, health and age. Wow, so different, I guess, cows at the moment. Very, I think the developers are German, so that's what Germans and simulators, I shouldn't be surprised. But as you can see, there's different options. There's quite a lot of different options. We've got wheat, grass, rape, barley, and maize, which we can grow out. This is our map so far. And so I guess that's the one field that we've got. Very small map at the moment. Got different fields, and yeah, we're able to have quite a decent look at all the different things. What I'm able to do though is over here, go to task quests. Here we go. And I've completed that mission, and I think this is how I'm able to complete it. So there we go. Now we've completed that mission. So I think, there we go. And now it does give me the option to send it to the server and whatnot, but I'm not quite sure how we're able to do that. Unfortunately, I'm pressing like enter and all of that kind of stuff, so hopefully we don't have to restart all over again, because that would be a damn shame. I wonder if we're able to speed things up as well by pressing the plus key or something like that. Don't think so. I mean, there are speed up buttons, and it does seem like we would be able to use our mouse, but alas, it seems like it is not possible. So what we're able to do as well, let's just go back over here to, where are we? Here we go, quests. Oh, let's go have a look at the calendar. I have no idea what HC or LC low coal, no, I don't know. Let's go back to the quests, and we've only got like different missions to cultivate fields. So as you can see, very bare bones. We do have a parkour test. So let's go start that, which tests our driving skills. I'm not quite sure where we are supposed to be going for that, but man, I really do not want to be driving around with this little prompt, which is a damn shame. Maybe if we go to settings, here we go, we can have a closer look at the different settings. Make sure that you do have the latest NVIDIA drivers installed, because that is going to be a problem for a lot of people. You do need to have that installed, otherwise the game will look really bad, and there's a couple of issues, so make sure you download that. But apart from that, oh wow, we've got different collision levels. That seems really cool. It doesn't seem like we're able to change the physics, but that's very interesting. Oh, always full throttle by default, gas limiters. Very nice, the amount of things that we've got. So let's have a look at the controller options. F9 is okay, maybe Alt. That could be it. But does not seem like I'm able to really do too much. I'm able to turn lights on though, that's pretty cool. So let's go have a look. There we go. And you know what? They've actually got the same problem as Farming Simulator. The game lags up a little bit when you turn the lights on. Those are very bright lights though. Now, let's go lift that up and actually There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Get rid of the cultivator. If only I were able to go ahead and get rid of the little props. But anyways, let's go drive around a little bit. Jesus, this is very, very strange. Not very professional, is it? Anyways, let's go follow the red map. Ooh. Also, I think they're trying to show off what's happening here. So, as you can see, there's a muddy field here. Very, very muddy. And I'm assuming our tractor will get dirty if they've enabled that as of yet. I don't think they would have. Let's get the lights off. Oh, and we went through that tree. Alright, so I guess the physics and all haven't really been done at the moment. Oh, okay. So here they're trying to show off the physics, of course. So, oh, very nice. They've given us a bit of a slalom course to go around in. Alright, man, I really want to get rid of that prompt. I'm not quite sure how we're able to do that. It seems like I'm not going to have any luck, though. Maybe Alt. No. I'm pressing Enter and... I mean, I can... Nothing whatever I press doesn't seem to work. Oh, that's cool. I'm going first person mode. Would be an idea to actually have a look at where we're going. But of course... You can even go first person mode. That's really cool. But it does not seem... What does that do? Interesting. Alright, let's go back in the vehicle, change the camera. Alright, guess we were over a cone. That's what the little issue was there. Anyways, let's go through the slalom course, which isn't much of a slalom, but a parkour course. That'll work. And of course, this is a race which we are going to come dead last in. Of course, no surprises there. Yeah, I've got this little bit to do. Alright, but to be quite honest, there's no way that I am able to get rid of this little prompt, which is a massive shame. So, I think they're trying to show off the physics here, clearly. Or maybe they're trying to show who's the worst driver in the world. But that'll be it for the very first episode of Cattle and Crops. Rather impromptu one at that, because the game just did get released, at least in very, very early access at the moment. Of course, do keep in mind that this game won't be coming out for a little while yet, at least till the end of the year. So keep an eye out on it, and I'll be keeping you guys in tune very soon.